Good evening. I take great pride in welcoming you to the 36th graduation commencement exercises of the Aspen Valley Regional Technical High School. Please rise for the presentation of our nation's colors. Our nation's colors will be presented by Assabet students who are members of the Boys and Girl Scouts of America, led by Chief Neil Mansfield, United States Navy retired, and also a teacher here at Assabet. The color guard includes Joe Pierce, Seth McGeehan from Troop 4, Clinton, Dan McIntyre, Aaron Sitko, and Rich Dara from Troop 41, Marlboro, Nicholas Day, Troop 9, Worcester, Sterling Reber, Troop 35, Hudson, Yessen Roman from Maynard, representing Troop 2594. I would ask that each of us silently reflect on the principles embodied in the symbolism of the flag. Please remain standing for the national anthem to be sung by the Aztec Select Chorus.
Up, up. Right, right. Up.
Please be seated. Chelsea Surpass, President of the National Honor Society, will be providing the invocation for the class of 2009.
Continue with our graduation ceremonies, please join me in a solemn moment of thanks. We are thankful for the gift of this day and for being able to share it with our families and friends. On behalf of the graduating class of 2009, let me take this opportunity to extend a heartfelt thank you to both our parents and faculty for all the love, support, guidance, and direction you have given us over the years. We are also thankful for the memories, laughter, and tears we have all shared over these 4 years and will keep in our hearts forever. We hope that as one chapter of our lives comes to an end and another begins, that we are guided to achieve the honorable and that each of us is granted personal success, knowledge, and happiness. For these things, we thank you.
Thank you, Chelsea. I would like to introduce the members who are joining me today on the stage from the District School Committee. Mrs. Lynn Ryan, Chairman, representative from Berlin. Mr. George Lavoro, Vice Chair and representative from the town of Hudson. Mr. James Denman, Secretary and representative from the town of Southborough. Mr. Joseph Pagliari, representative from the city of Marlborough. Mrs. Shirley Lundberg, Director of Academic Programs of Assabet. Mr. Patrick Collins, Business Manager of Assabet. And Mr. Fay Butler, guest speaker for tonight. Chelsea Surpass, Senior Class President, will now deliver the welcome.
Mr. Fay Butler, members of the school committee, faculty, family, and friends, on behalf of the class of 2009, I take great pride in welcoming you to these, the 36th commencement exercises of Assabet Valley Regional Technical High School. At this time, I would like to thank Mrs. Naraki, Mr. Collins, Mr. Hollick, Mr. Gahagan, Ms. Beazall, Mrs. Lundberg, Mr. Mankson, Mr. McCann, the faculty, school committee, family, and friends for the last 4 years. Without you, many of us would not be here today. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Chelsea. It is with pleasure that I may introduce the senior speakers for the class of 2009. First, salutatorian Patrick Costello from the town of Maynard.
Good evening. Sorry, a little close. I'd like to begin by saying congratulations to the class of 2009. I'd like to thank everyone in attendance this evening. Special thanks goes to Superintendent Naraki, Principal Hollick, members of the school committee, honored guests, our guest speaker this evening, Mr. Fay Butler, my guidance counselor, Mrs. Flagg, my teachers and coaches, for your unconditional support and guidance. I would also like to thank my parents for all the second chances and U-turns in front of the orphanage. Just kidding. As a chronic procrastinator, I waited until the last minute to write this speech. While thinking of what to write, I considered 3 important topics: courage, ingenuity, friendship. And while these 3 qualities are very important, I've decided to keep the speech lighthearted this evening in lieu of the seriousness in the world around us. While I am honored to be speaking before you tonight, as I prepared for my speech tonight, I thought, what would make my speech extremely interesting? Couldn't think of anything. So I've decided to do what I've always been told. Be open and be true to one's beliefs. I believe in enjoying life and doing one's best. And if you accomplish those two things, at the end of the day, a life of success and happiness will follow. Walt Disney once said, all of our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. This is the point of the speech where 90% of you begin to zone out. So I'll give you the quick words of wisdom that my mom gave to me. You were the most handsome boy at school, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. On a more serious note, we are entering the world face to face with an abundance of problems. There are diseases to be cured and alternative energy sources to be found. It has been left up to us to change the world around us. So together, hand in hand, let's begin to make a difference. Your future is in your hands. As said best by Dr. Seuss, you have your brains in your head, you have your feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, you know what you know, you're the guy who will decide where you go. I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Patrick. It is now with pleasure that we introduce the valedictorian, Kayla Harpin.
I would like to thank everyone for being here tonight before I start. As we move on from this day, all of our lives are forever going to be changing. Always have and always will. It is our choice as to what we're going to do with our lives. It is our time to rise above everything that is going on around us. As high school graduates, we are faced with a fragile economy and challenging times. We have witnessed war, seen or experienced unemployment, and tackled a multitude of other problems that are found all around us. These life obstacles may seem overwhelming, but with our education and experience, it will be possible to rise above any and all dilemmas, as long as we are willing to work hard and never compromise our own beliefs. Challenges are a part of life, and it is our choice as to what we do with these challenges. It may be easier to ignore difficulties, but our heritage demands that we fight through and solve them. We have done it in the past, and we will do it again. Just coming to ASPIT was a challenge which we all came to face and persevered through. For some, it was parents, teachers, or coaches telling you to stay away from the vocational educational experience. For me, coming to ASPIT meant leaving some friendships behind. I had the idea that I'd make more friends while at ASPIT. Though I was a shy person at the time, I didn't really know how it would work out, but I finally decided I should just go for it and see what happened. It turns out that I made the right choice by coming to ASPIT, and I am forever indebted to the school for the world that has opened up to me. Even just going through the first day here at ASPIT showed me that. The choices and opportunities I had to look forward to over my high school career. But this decision to attend ASPIT is just one example of challenges I have encountered over the past 4 years. There are many more which I have persevered through, and I am sure all of you have as well. It is just part of growing up and learning to excel. Just remember, as you move forward, what this African proverb says, no matter how long the night, the dawn will break. Our night is beginning to pass as we pass over this stage. It is now our time to shine. Every one of us has blazed our own path to success, but sometimes it takes a little guidance to get us through that path. The help may come from many sources, each of which will have their own impact on us. This impact may be profound, or it may be minute. But always remember the impact of others that have had on you, and strive to do the same for the people you meet. Because, as an anonymous author once pointed out, to the world, you may be one person, but to one person, you may be the world. I will never forget all the people that have helped me through my high school career. My family, friends, teachers, coaches, guidance counselor, and most of all, the athletic trainer here at Assabet, Mr. Greg Goodwin. Without all of these people behind me, I would not be standing here in front of you today. Now it is your turn to use the guidance that has been provided to you and learn to rise above your competition and shine. As we gather here as a class for the last time tonight, I encourage, no, I urge you to reflect back on our experiences here at Assabet and remember it fondly. Embrace the good times and be proud of the accomplishment being recognized tonight. I wish you all the best of luck in the future, and thank you for making my time here the best it could have been.
Mr. Butler is a craftsman, author, and educator from Wheelwright, Massachusetts. He received an associate's degree from Mount Wachusett Community College, as well as a bachelor's degree from Fitchburg State College, where he specialized in industrial technology. He is a member of the Epsilon Pi Tau International Honorary Fraternity for Industrial Education Teachers. In his senior year of college, the faculty at Fitchburg State bestowed the Arthur Purrington Award to Mr. Butler for his outstanding craftsmanship. Shortly after college, Fay started his own business, Fay Butler Fabrication and Metal Shaping, where he builds metal-clad antique and classic automobiles. He has worked on high-profile cars for many high-profile people, most notably Jay Leno and clothing designer Ralph Lauren. He has worked on cars such as the Bugatti, Packard, Duesenberg, and Fay's favorite, the Pierce Arrow. Fay has trained many in the auto industry, working on early-stage developmental and Tier 1 suppliers, such as current Corvette and new Cadillac lines, Ford pickup trucks, Johnson Control Automotive Interiors, and has most notably worked on the new Pontiac Solstice, Ford GT40, and the new Thunderbird, and the first ever Lincoln pickup truck. He has helped NASCAR groups such as Bill Davis and Dale Earnhardt teams with outer body skin development. His expertise has benefited aircraft companies such as Boeing, Cessna, and Learjet. Fay has worked with the military to develop stealth stainless steel exhaust for helicopters. One student who credits Fay with getting him started is historic motorcycle builder Jesse James. We know Jesse from the Discovery Channel Monster Garage. As a result of his mentorship, Jesse included Fay in a momentary movie about Jesse's life entitled Motorcycle Mania 3. The opening scenes were shot in Fay's shop in Wheelwright, Massachusetts. They depict Jesse and Fay building a riveted sheet metal motorcycle of copper, which ultimately set new standards in custom motorcycles. Fay is a member of the Assabet Valley Metal Fabrication Advisory Board. He has served as a senior project judge, as well as demonstrating his talents to Assabet students. Every semester for several years now, Fay has graciously opened his shop to Assabet students and demonstrated welding and blacksmithing classes.